everyone. So I am talking all day long about virtual learning plans, remote learning decisions, all the things that are happening inside of special education. And I'm getting lots of questions that, quite honestly, there aren't a whole lot of good answers that we can really give as a catch-all for if your child is struggling with virtual learning, do this. See, IEPs don't work that way, right? We have to individualize everything. So I'm going to give you two things that I have worked with today with parents inside of the special education inner circle. I see that Kim's here. Hello, Kim. Kim is a master IEP coach. You can find more information about that at masteriepcoach.com. So Kim, it's great to have you here. But right now, let's talk about what's happening inside of the special ed inner circle and some of the things that we're coming up with to really support parents and teachers and therapists and administrators through making all of these decisions that are coming up. So one of them is there's a whole lot of anxiety that's happening for students when it comes to logging into a Zoom meeting. Hey, MC. Hey, Wanda. It's great to see you guys here. Whole lot of anxiety over just, is the teacher going to call on me? What's the next activity going to be? Just a lot of unknowns. And the anxiety is then showing up as fidgeting and looking around and leaving the chair and then coming back and not engaging. And it looks like misbehavior. Here's the not so great part. In a Zoom meeting, you have everybody streaming to everybody's house, right? So if a teacher calls out a student of like, if I was to say, hey, Wanda, eyes up here, everybody just figured out that Wanda's not paying attention. That's not cool because we're all struggling in different ways. So I would challenge you that if this is happening to your student or your child, is there a nonverbal cue that could either be done by the teacher as something kind of really under the table kind of thing, meaning like scratching your head, the teacher, kind of, and when the student sees that, they're like, oh, I should be paying attention. So that would just be between me and Wanda. Nobody else would know that I was like, Wanda, you need to pay attention, okay? Or is there something that the whole class for classroom management could be doing, such as, okay, class, we're going to have this virtual classroom rule that if you see me put a pink sticky note up here, I'm going to keep on teaching, but that pink means everybody eyes up here. All right. So we're getting these cues that are subtle, or we're getting whole class cues that are not calling anybody out in front of their peers or the other parents, causing even more anxiety than there was before. So again, these are solutions that we're talking about. That solution may not fit for your child, or it may have just given you an aha moment for your child or for your students. That's what we're working on inside of the special ed inner circle. Now, here's another one that we worked on today. I have somebody who is really struggling in showing up for every Zoom meeting that has been scheduled. Who's struggling with a really overwhelming schedule when it comes to virtual learning? And more than you think, just so you know, if you're not alone, if that's you. And what we're going to be doing is working with the school on setting an alternative expectation for attendance, which means the child's not going to be marked absent. It's going to be an agreement that is put into writing. We don't need an IEP meeting for that. We're going to make a quick addendum that is added into the file or the IEP where everybody's on the same page. So the child's not going to be marked absent, but they're going to have an alternative check-in schedule, an alternative participation schedule, because the current schedule just is not working. So there's two ideas for you real quick of what could be happening to help support your learner who needs different supports, who is unique and needs to know that they can achieve inside of this virtual learning environment, because it is possible. We just have to get creative. We have to support students in a different way. And we have to really work on adapting what we thought was going to work into the reality of what's working or not working. All right, I hope to see you guys over at the Special Ed Inner Circle. Let me know if you use either of those tips or if those helped you out today. I'd love to have a conversation with you right below here in the comments, and I'll talk to you soon.